The Kilnooran Stone stands overlooking Bantry Bay on the beautiful southwest coast of Ireland. This pillar stone is well over 1,000 years old. It's thought that it was once a high cross, and only the vertical shaft now remains. On the northeastern face of the pillar is an image that has made this stone famous amongst scholars all over the world.
It's the earliest and only depiction of a curragh-type boat to be found in Ireland, and certainly in terms of the rest of Europe, it is of huge importance and is not equalled elsewhere. We're in the age of the image. And if you have to transport yourself from this glut of images that we now have into a community that had no images. I mean, forget about the digital camera. This is the equivalent for that period. The images were just totally mind-opening for people. So they were viewed with awe and veneration and wonder. And certainly accompanying the images would have been words spoken by the leader of the monastic community to explain them, to make them understood better, and to signify their importance for a largely illiterate or uneducated audience. The boat itself is going vertically along the shaft, so it's pointing towards the heavens from the earth. There are 4 oarsmen rowing against a sea of crosses. One helmsman holds the rudder of the boat with a cross mounted on top of the rudder. Oh, they're not calm rowers. This is a time of struggle. You can see them pulling hard on the oars. It's not a gentle Sunday afternoon sail for them. They certainly are in a time of strife. Very rarely do you get an illustration of a vessel such as this, which was found in historic times and is still in use throughout Ireland. Kerry and Galway still have the curragh, and it's not changed in terms of shape or structure or form from the illustration here on the Kilnooran cross.
The Bantry boat is often associated with St. Brendan, the Irish monk who is said to have discovered America hundreds of years before Columbus.
Well, St. Brendan is a patron saint of sailors and navigators and travellers, and certainly his cult was very much in vogue at the time of this cross. He set forth from Ireland looking for the Blessed Isle in a curragh-type boat, the same boat that's represented on the cross. So that links beautifully to the Voyage of Brendan.
Over 40 years ago, the Bantry boat was one of the first bronzes made by Wild Goose co-founder Kathleen Smith.
There was a local priest called Father Leda, and he was the headmaster of the boys' secondary school here, and he heard that I was doing some modelling of old things, and he suggested I carve something from the Kilnooran stone. So I took some slides of it and projected them onto the wall in the kitchen at home, and I could see it more clearly then. So then I sat down and did it with clay, as far as I remember. It appeared in some local paper that I had done this carving of from the stone in Bantry. And they said that the local priest had introduced me to this stone, and a local wag said, well, wouldn't you think he'd have found something better to introduce her to than a stone? That was how it began, and it's still being sold around the world, and everyone seems to love it.